Welcome to the weekly roundup in English. I'm your host, Najah Daha. Mauritania's Ministries of Youth Empowerment and Employment and Agriculture and Food Sovereignty, together with the Regional Council of Hud al-Sharq, signed a framework agreement to launch the first phase of a national program aimed at creating 10,000 agricultural jobs in rural areas. The pilot phase will develop 2,000 hectares of farmland across 5 sites while providing seeds, equipment, water infrastructure, and training. The initiative seeks to boost youth employment and strengthen agricultural production. Mauritania's central bank announced that the National Committee for Combating Money Laundering and Terrorist Financing met on the 29th of July to review progress at the country's ongoing MENA-FATF mutual evaluation and its bid to join the Egmont Group of Financial Intelligence Unit. The committee examined draft technical compliance and effectiveness reports, discussed reforms to strengthen the anti-money laundering framework, and reviewed preparations for the Financial Intelligence Unit headquarters. The U.S. Embassy in Nouakchott announced the U.S. State Department has reorganized visa services in Africa by creating regional processing centers to improve efficiency and standardize screening procedures. Effective August 1, 2026, the U.S. Embassy in Nouakchott will no longer process routine visa applications. Applicants in Mauritania will now schedule appointments and pay visa fees through the U.S. Embassy in Dakar, the designated regional visa center. Mauritania's National Assembly approved 3 financing agreements supporting rural electrification and social protection programs. 2 agreements with the Islamic Development Bank will finance electricity access in isolated rural communities, while a 3rd loan agreement with the OPEC Fund for International Development will support a program aimed at strengthening social resilience, expanding productive safety nets, and reinforcing the country's adaptive social protection system. Minister of Economic Affairs and Development Abdullahi Wuld Sheikh Sidiya said the government aims to provide electricity nationwide by 2030, targeting full urban coverage and 80% rural electrification. He highlighted major investments including a $1 billion Nouakchott Me'ma power transmission line and said greater reliance on natural gas and renewable energy would reduce electricity costs. The minister also noted that 23% of the national budget is allocated to education, healthcare, and social protection. The Mauritanian-Oman Digital Forum concluded in Nouakchott with the signing of a cooperation agreement and several memoranda of understanding aimed at strengthening bilateral collaboration in digital transformation. The agreements cover cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, digital skills development, training, and knowledge exchange. The forum brought together public and private sector representatives from both countries to explore investment opportunities and expand cooperation in the digital economy. The African Development Bank forecasts West Africa's economy to grow by 4.7% in 2026, slightly below the 4.8% recorded in 2025, but still above the continental average of 4.4%. The outlook is supported by agricultural recovery, improved economic policies, and higher oil and mineral productions. However, the bank warned that poverty reduction will remain limited unless the region narrows its $90 to $100 billion development financing gap and accelerates tax, financial, and digital reforms. End of bulletin. For more details, follow us on our social media platforms or visit our website www.taqaddumi.mr.